Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mizuki Arts. Today we're going to be painting this gorgeous pond fairy. I hope you guys had a very happy new year and are ready to start 2024 with a bang. Personally, I've had quite a busy start. Even though I'm still on break from my classes, I did recently purchase a printer and I received it shortly after 2024 started. Since purchasing the printer, I have added 7 new prints to my shop, so if you're interested in buying prints of my work, definitely go check that out because I'm super proud of how they turned out. So yeah, just go check those out. I think one of the reasons that it hits me so hard is because I often set really huge goals for myself, really big milestones, and then I don't always hit all of them, and when I miss some of them or even most of them, I end up like really dragging down on myself even though I know I shouldn't. For example, one of my goals for 2023 was to get the picture book that I'd like illustrated for myself the year prior finished and like published, and I did finish it, but I didn't publish it anywhere because it was just for practice. I learned a lot, but I don't really like how it looks anymore. And in addition to that, in 2023 I actually like lost several hundred followers on Instagram, even though I was posting multiple times a week. I know you can't really control that stuff, but it was really frustrating to just see like negative growth. But even so, I had a huge year for my YouTube channel. I mean, I'm nearly at the point where I'm monetized. It's probably going to take me a few months into this year at least. I mean, it might take me the full year for all I know to really get it up there. But as I'm, recording this, I have about 800 watch hours to go before I hit that monetization mark, which is about a quarter of the way. But I'm hoping I can get there this year and get that full 4,000 hour mark, just because 2023 was so much bigger of a year for me than 2022. And of course, 2021 was much smaller than that too, so really I should be celebrating my progress, right? And in addition to the growth I saw on YouTube, my shop grew a lot too. My shop had a huge year in 2022. When I started listing more, advertising more and everything, it did pay off, and your guys' support has been incredible, and I'm looking forward to another great year now that I've purchased the printer, because I can put up a lot more prints without having to go to a manufacturer and forking out tons of money. And the really amazing part about that purchase was that I was able to get about half of that covered by like my Christmas money and birthday money. I kind of saved it and pooled it all together, and I'm so grateful for that, because I was able to buy a nice printer because of the support of my family. So it's kind of funny to me that even though I had like such a big start to this year, and a lot of my goals were either almost met or kind of like I don't know, like neutrally met, if that makes sense. Like the whole finishing the picture book but not actually putting it up anywhere. I met that goal, but only sort of halfway. It's funny that in spite of being productive at the very least, I can't help but get bogged down on myself for some reason, and I've always had a hard time with the new year. I don't know why. Obviously, I mentioned earlier that every year I get art blocked, but even when I was like a little kid, New Year's always kind of marked the end of the Christmas season for me. And after New Year's, of course, kids usually go back to school and all that. Which could explain why I don't like it as a holiday like at all. But I think it's funny that someone who's like as list oriented and goal oriented as I am, like I love making lists, especially of my goals and endeavors, and keeping myself organized and stuff. As much as I love that, New Year's just becomes a reminder of the things that I don't get done on that list, which is funny. It's just like it's such a strange thing, and it's not the fault of the holiday or anything. It's simply the way that I've thought of it. But anyways, I think I'd like to talk about some of my goals for this year publicly. I'm gonna try to keep it like realistic for myself. I want to post as consistently as I can on my YouTube. I really want to meet that 4,000 watch hour requirement for monetization. That's a really huge thing for me because I really enjoy making videos. It's like a strange kind of therapeutic thing for me. I do have parts of the process that I don't love, but I actually really enjoy recording the process and like being able to watch it back. I think that's really satisfying for me. In addition, I've come to really love making thumbnails, which it used to be my least favorite part of the entire process. Like, even more than like voicing over and editing, I hated making thumbnails. And then I actually like taught myself some graphic design, and I got an iPad this past year, which was another huge thing that happened for my shop in 2023. But yeah, I mean, it helped me so much to be able to go into Procreate and treat creating thumbnails like an art, because it is an art. It's graphic design, you know? And obviously I really want to keep up with the videos in the new year. It's a really fun thing for me. And in addition, I want to make more prints this year, which I've already done. I've already made more prints so far than I did last year, simply because I bought the printer and added 7 new designs to my shop. 7! That's a lot. Like I mentioned earlier, the link will be in the description box if you want to check those out. Another goal for me this year would be to collaborate with more art supply companies. In case you guys here on YouTube did not know, I am a affiliate of Ferris Wheel Press. I've worked with companies like Artix and Hemi before, where they've sent me PR packages, and those were really fun for me. So I'd like to do some more stuff like that in the future. It's a type of content that really scratches the part of my brain that loves to shop, and hopefully you guys find that kind of stuff interesting at the very least too. I try to work it into like my normal content so that it's not just like me selling you guys something, but rather me going like, oh, look at this fun thing. It's cool, you should check them out if you're interested. If not, that's okay. Let's draw a fairy or whatever, you know, so at least there's still some value to the content if you're not looking to buy new stuff, you know. This is less of like a goal that's exclusive to this year, but just something I'd like to prioritize in general. But I would like to illustrate a couple short stories this year. I actually began kind of casually illustrating like Cinderella, like the fairy tale. It was just something that I want to do kind of quickly and just for practice, because I really haven't worked on like formally illustrating something since like 2022, except for like the editing and stuff of the pages in 2023 for Tea Party Under the Stars or Tea Party at Night, whatever I ended up calling it. There's some images for that up on my Ko-fi, by the way, if you're interested, and in one of my art vlogs I did work on it. I just haven't put it up anywhere. I really should put it up in my Ko-fi shop or something. We'll see what the new year brings, but anyway, for this year I'd like to illustrate one short story. It can be as little as like 3 illustrations, just something to prove that like this is something that I love to do and enjoy, because really I do love painting fairies and designing prints and stuff, but also I feel like it's important for me to learn how to do longer projects too, since my goal is to eventually illustrate and maybe write my own picture books. I just feel like that'd be something really fun, and that is something that would be a good way for me to make money with my art. So I think anytime I'm art blocked, I'll start working on a short story like I've done right now with my Cinderella project. The pages don't look fabulous because I'm art blocked, but I'm certain I'll share some progress updates with my Ko-fi supporters soon on that. But at the moment, it's just a nice project for me to kind of get back into the flow of working during a time when I'm having a hard time creating for no particular reason. I do find art block to be really, really frustrating because I'm someone that's used to painting every single day. Because when I'm not art blocked at all, it's not unusual for me to finish like a whole painting in a day, or do like multiple sketches or multiple line arts or whatever I feel like. And I always have multiple paintings going at once. It's just, it's so frustrating for me when that art block gets me because I just don't even know what to do with myself. It's like crazy. So yeah, I think if I can add something like that to fall back on into my routine, that would be good for me. In addition, obviously, I do like practice pages in my sketchbook or whatever when I'm art blocked, but I often find that I'll beat myself up and it'll make it worse when I only allow myself to do stuff like that when I'm art blocked. Obviously, I do have other hobbies. I collect calico critters, so a lot of my other projects are related to those. I have like mini wooden mushrooms that I paint when I'm art blocked. Obviously, there's other things that can be done to kind of streamline how my shop is run, but really, when I'm art blocked, I just don't feel like doing anything. So oftentimes I end up watching YouTube or playing Minecraft, spending more time than ever with my guinea pigs. You know, whatever it takes to not like be thinking about how I'm not painting or drawing. I've already done like my yearly kind of desk cleaning. At least I'm making it yearly because around this time last year I cleaned up my desk really nicely. You can actually see a video of that on my channel if you want to. And then this year I just did it like immediately after Christmas. It's already a mess. You can't tell it's been cleaned or reorganized or anything, but it did happen. It did happen. So, you know, I've already done my desk cleaning for this year. Otherwise, maybe now that I'm all art blocked and stuff, maybe I'd still be working on that. I don't know. Another goal I have is to spend less money or maybe make more money, because this fall especially I spent a lot of money like on food and meals for myself, because I had classes every day and they were all morning classes, so I'd come out of class and I'd be starving. So hopefully this spring I'll spend a little bit less money on food and snacks and things like that, and I just in general I'd like to save money for my future and for my business, things like that. I think it's always smart to have money to fall back on in case something that you're not expecting comes jumping out at you. But this year, I mean, I did you know, make some money, so I do have money put away for like a rainy day, but I spent so much on supplies and food and everything that it's hard to feel good about it at all. I know we're almost half a month into 2024, but if you guys have any like goals for this year that you want to share, feel free to put them in the comments down below. I really do love answering your guys' comments. They do make my day. All the support I received in 2023 was a really huge deal to me, especially since I'm someone who like the minute something goes wrong, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm done. My career, quote unquote career, like I'm not, you know, like in my garage painting or whatever. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'll never make it, you know. So when I get support from you guys, it really does help me out a lot, and I appreciate it so much. We are kind of nearing the end of the video here, so I guess I could share some of my like personal goals. I guess I'd like to like reduce screen time a little bit, because I do spend a lot of time on like Instagram and YouTube. And I think that comes across when I like make small talk with people. Like I'll reference internet stuff and I'm just like, you know, everyone's got their own version of the internet, and then there's these few things that overlap, and if you're not online a lot, you're bound to miss something. So really, I think I should probably spend less time online, just so that I'm not maybe in the loop about everything. I think that'd be nice to be clueless about stuff once in a while, you know. I think that's a good goal. Like, I would think it would be amazing if someone made some reference to something that just happened on the internet and I just had no clue. I think that would be amazing. It doesn't happen often. It does happen, you know, but it should happen more often, I think. I think that would be a good way to track how much time I'm spending online. Because really, I mean, the skies feel like pretty gray when you're on the internet constantly and you know everything that's going on and everything that's gone wrong. But it's a lot better once you step back. So I think that's a goal of mine for this year, even if it's just the 15 first minutes of the day for me. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you all had a happy New Year's celebration, happy like Christmas celebration and all that. And I will catch you guys next time. Real quick before I go though, I want to say thank you so much to my Ko-fi supporters, Ashley, Savvy, and Tiffany. Thank you guys so much for your support. It means the world to me. If anyone else wants to go to my Ko-fi page and support me, the link will be in the description box where you can get all these benefits and more. Bye!